for your consideration. This episode
brought to you by Ease.
This episode won an Emmy, right?
It won an Emmy?
No.
Are you kidding?
I'm
Wait a
pretty
second.
sure it didn't.
Oh my God, Dan! I believed you for half
would
a
be
second.
devastated if this was
really
the
fucking
episode
believed you. I was
this
like,
season.
damn, this episode won an Emmy. Oh my
It deserves
God.
for costume design for Ashley Judd's dress.
And special effects.
Yes. Oh, her dress was beautiful. I will say that.
Oh, well.
Like it's this nice like fish dress. Much of a fish.
Well,
but I do dig it. I think it's cute. It just reminds me of a fish too.
Well, you know, it's like they had leftover like fake carbon fiber print laying around, and they were like, "Let's just put it on this." And that's what they did. They put it on Ashley Judd.
It's the Costa Concordia of episodes.
I guess kinda in a way. We're back to that again.
Why would it be the Costa Concordia of episodes?
Because I
don't know. It's like the little toy that you bring back with you is like your girlfriend.
Yeah.
You're slowly letting it take over the ship.
It's the opposite of the Costa Concordia. This time the girlfriend helped save the ship.
No. It's Riker's girlfriend. He brought
Riker's
back that tried to take over the ship.
Yeah, it's true. This is exactly like Costa Concordia.
I guess we should have said lady friend. Lady friend.
This is the war of girlfriends. The war of mistresses.
Well, in the end, none of that actually fucking mattered. Data saved the day.
Yeah. In the end, all they needed was they knew too. That's why they fucking took him out of the game.
No, wait. Okay. Technically, maybe Wesley saved the day, but off screen because he technically got Data back off screen. It's so stupid.
You know what saved the day? EDM, dude.
Saves me every day.
Oh, we could. Oh, that's totally an edit right there. We use that, and then
what?
Use the flashing, and we're gonna. Oh, you'll see.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Oh, you'll see.
Yeah.
Run it,
I
dude.
can see it already, and I'm dancing
now. Right
It's
now,
in my chair. You can watch.
It's that house music. Bum, bum,
at home.
Boom, boom, boom. Sarah, you seem like a house music person. Is that true?
I do.
Yeah.
House music person.
I mean, maybe when I was younger.
Yeah.
Sarah,
But
You don't play music around the house anymore?
Yeah.
She's more of a Lana Del Rey person.
I'm
now.
more of a car music person. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. Yeah, I was a metal person. Industrial. That was my thing.
Trent Reznor,
Yeah.
9 Inch Nails. That was your thing.
Straight razor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
This. Wow.
well, our thing.
There's
our
so much to
thing
say about this episode.
is Star Trek, and I guess let's just quickly introduce ourselves. It's been a really long time. I'm Marvin.
A long time. Long time listeners, first time callers here.
Who are you? Who are you guys?
Yeah, who are you listeners? Tell us. Talk to your device right now.
No one is getting introduced until every last one of you says your name.
We're waiting.
Hooah.
Yeah,
My name is
I,
Al
Dan,
Pacino.
demand it, or else I will never introduce myself. Dan.
Dan Dink.
Yeah, dang.
Oh yeah, this comes into your
Sarah from Florida.
Sarah from Florida.
Yeah.
Your nicknames. I'm Sarah.
From
the
Florida.
only female high-pitched voice on the podcast. Sarah from Florida.
Floridian Sarah.
Yeah, Florida
Floridian
Sarah.
Sarah. Alligator Sarah. Yeah, that's me. I'm a newbie. I've never watched Star Trek before, but I'm kind of not. I don't know. I'm just along for the ride.
You would catch your dad watching it sometimes and be like, "That's Star Trek."
You can't say that, dude. Not in this political climate.
Yeah, so I don't. Especially don't want to catch him watching this episode.
Yeah.
You don't want to catch your parents with things on their heads.
No,
Yeah.
Definitely not.
With butts on their foreheads. Dude, my name's Ricardo, and the other guy is Marvin. See? Boom. There he is. See? Hey guys,
Look
I
at
want
him.
to say this. I haven't said this in a while, but I'll say it right now. Listen up, you fucks. If you guys are easily offended, dude, this is a
Offended.
podcast for you. If you're offended or offended, by crude language or cruel jokes, then this is the podcast for you.
Cruel jokes.
But if you like to have fun, and if you are not offended by cruel jokes, and you like to fucking party, and you're cool cucumber that likes fucking tahine and fucking tapatio on their fucking snacks.
You're a little spicy, you're a little salty.
Dude. You like a little spice in your fucking foods?
Yeah.
If you're as chill as a delicate snowflake,
yeah.
Hang with us.
Hang with us, dude. But look, we get it. Not everything's for everybody, dude. I hate the Muppets. I fucking hate them.
And Wally.
I hate
hates
Wally.
everything that's precious in this world.
I hate all the Muppet movies. There's no Muppet movies I don't want. I hate most Pixar movies.
Wow. Yeah, he hated Pixar before they went woke.
I know.
Yeah, it's true, dude. I was early. I was like, I don't even know what the first movie is.
He watched Toy Story and he was like, this is clearly pushing the gay agenda. Fuck Toy Story.
Yeah, A Bug's Life. I was an ants person.
Life.
I was an ants person.
Gay.
You were an ants person?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck A Bug's Life.
So if you like that, dude, like just it's okay to not like things. I hate all those things, and it's okay. It's okay.
That's fine.
And look, we get names wrong all the fucking time, and that's cool, man. You know what? Because I'm a newbie. I'm a newbie Star Trek person, dude. I've been watching this show for 5 seasons. I still don't know their names.
That's fine.
And half of it's because I don't care to know them, and half of it's because I'm probably high. But you know,
that's fair.
It's just be cool, cucumbers.
Okay. I mean, everyone knows what
Enjoy
we mean anyway.
Yeah.
Like, don't act like you don't know what we mean. You know,
we know we love this show, or else we wouldn't be watching it,
or else we would have stopped.
Yeah,
and if it makes you feel any better, listeners, you can get our names wrong all you want.
Yeah.
You can spell my name with an H. It's okay.
I've definitely seen it spelled far more often with an H.
Wait. You don't spell your name with an H?
No.
Oh boy.
No H. S-A-R-A, 4 letters.
I gotta re-examine some things. Marvin?
I'm not like
spelled
those
regular Marvin?
girls.
Dank? How's Dank spelled? Like
Dan Dank.
How does Common spell his name? Anyway, I just want to say that. Hey guys, we get it, dude. It's not for everybody. But if you like it, leave us a fucking comment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
for the record, it's the common spelling.
Oh, the common. If you don't
timing.
if you hate us, leave a comment as well. That's fine. Yeah. That is okay. You know what?
Leave a what? Did somebody say leave a comment?
Yeah, leave a comment.
Oh God.
Leave a comment. And sorry for my voice. I got a little cold last week, and it hasn't come back. I feel like I'm talking like Michael Wincott. Does Michael Wincott make a cameo in this show?
No, I don't think so.
Then it doesn't really peak, does it?
Well, I forget what I know the name. I forget what he looks like. No, he's not in there. No, he's not in there.
All right.
Yeah.
Marvin, take it away. Tell us what's up, dude.
Well, this is the game. It's time to play the game.
God damn it.
What game? What are you talking about?
Never mind.
This is October 28th of 1991 is when we played the game. This fucking game.
The crying game?
Let us know what happened around then, Dan, by going around the sun.
Whoosh, it's only been another week, and so a lot of very little has happened. So, I only got one real, update. On the 23rd of October, House Party 2 took the top box office that weekend, and I know nothing about that movie.
Wow.
I mean,
it must have been popular enough. There's a 2. So.
Right, exactly.
I just, not recently, but a couple months ago, I watched House Party, the remake that just came out this year.
Oh yeah, there's a remake. I forgot about that. Yeah.
I'll say this: I love the original. I love a House Party like movie. Like
the new gimmick is that they're LeBron's house, right?
Yeah. But in general, I like Weird Science is technically a house party movie.
Right. Yeah.
Because at the end it culminates in a house party. House Party the 1 and 2.
A lot of 80s movies culminated in a big party.
Yeah. Teen Wolf, I think they go to a house party. But anyway, I'm a big House Party fan, and I went into this remake skeptical, and then about 3/4 of the way through, it does a sharp left turn, and I love that turn, and it is amazing. And
wow.
if you like to order ease.com and have a little fun and relaxed night. Watch House Party. It's really fun and it's funny.
Interesting. I'm glad you had that anecdote ready.
There's a lot of 90s callbacks and there's a belly reference, guys.
What?
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Are you saying that just because there's a black light in the movie?
It's straight up a belly callback.
All right.
Was it with like the sparse music and like the slow motion and the glowing eyes?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
All right. Well, we already like this movie, so down.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. The last thing I got, because there was no other news, I go back to the Simpsons hole. So, the episode that most recently aired as of this date was Like Father, Like Clown, which featured Jackie Mason guest starring as Krusty the Clown's estranged rabbi father. This was also one of those episodes that was directed by Brad Bird, which means it was good stuff.
Oh, because he was story supervisor at the time as well. And he's
I
also
forget
directing?
if that was his role at the time, but like what I remember the commentary always saying is that whenever you saw like someone off model but looking hilarious, it was usually Brad Bird's drawing.
Because he's like, fuck it, as long as
so
it
like
looks
one
funny.
of the prime examples in that episode I just mentioned is how like after Krusty sees Itchy and Scratchy, the cartoon of the fathers and sons like playing catch with each other, and how devastated and broken he is looking at it. That was Brad Bird's drawings. So yeah.
All right. Well,
Thus
thank you,
concludes
Dan.
our trip round Sun.
Thanks for giving us the Brad Bird update. There we go.
Oh.
So here we go into our sponsors real quick. And we're going to go back actually to one of our older sponsors.
Thank
you know
God.
what?
We still love you.
Well, you know what? They want us to let us know. They wanted to let us know that, July 4th is coming up, and July 4th is when they traditionally have a sale. This place is called Ekster, EKSTER.com.
Yes.
And basically, they start
Ekster. I hardly know her.
But seriously though, wallets. They sell little wallets and compact
big
wallets.
Little wallets,
big wallet,
gold
dude.
wallets.
Regular size wallets, dude.
They have regular size wallets too.
It's okay.
Yes,
it's
yes.
okay to have a regular
Yes.
size wallet.
Yeah.
You can get a
Goddamn
traditional
right. Not
bifold
everybody
from them.
needs-
They won't hate you.
Yeah, dude.
A large wallet.
But they've expanded from just their amazing compact wallets with RFID blocking plates and quick access buttons allowing you to see 4-5 credit cards at once fanned out. They also moved into like everyday carry stuff. They have like key holders. They have like weekend bags. They have all this shit now. It's crazy.
Tracker things.
I want to say this. I want to be on the record saying every pocket is different. Okay, so some people like big wallets. Some people like small.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
Some people like gold wallets.
Some people don't like wallets at all. They like
true.
like just to have pocket on pocket action.
So people just want a little clip.
Yeah.
There's something for everyone.
Yeah.
There's something for everyone at Ekster.com or shop.ekster.com/newbie. Ekster is spelled EKSTER, by the way. And if you use our offer code newbie when you're at that website, you can save up to an additional 25% off any order site-wide. And by an additional 25%, I mean it stacks with ongoing sales. So what that means is you find something that's 15% off, it's going to add an additional 25% off, which means 40% off. That's a really good deal. That's a really good deal.
It's like when people cheat at Uno and they stack those fucking draw 4 and like cards, and they're not supposed to, but they do it anyway. You could do this, but this is not cheating. It's actually
it feels wrong, but it's really right.
Yeah. And free shipping on any order of $50 or more. Free returns within 100 days of receiving your order. Just check that shit out for over 3 months. And if you don't like it, you can send it back. And I believe they are still doing the free multi-tool card for orders over $100. This is a lot of good stuff.
That's some really great stuff.
Right now. There's a lot going on.
It's good. It's a deal happening now. This is what I like to do. Especially now that I have a kid, I realize this, and I kind of do it for everybody, which is you see something that somebody might like for Christmas, you buy it early. Buy it in July, buy it in August.
Oh, yeah.
Agree.
And then guess what? Because I hate fucking Christmas, dude. I hate the Christmas season, dude. I can't go buy toilet paper at Target without fucking waiting 20 minutes for parking. So what I like to do is not be shopping at all during Christmas. Get it done now.
Yeah.
Get that shit done now. Get your dad a fucking wallet, or your lady friend that likes wallets. Whatever, dude. They have something for everything. Well, you know what they don't have though? They should have. dick skin wallets.
Yep.
I've said it once. I'll say it again.
We're trying to
pitch it
move
to
the
them.
needle. We're trying to move the needle.
We're trying.
And I think
Yeah.
we'll have to petition imitation dick skin. You know?
Yeah, not real.
just start
we don't
small.
mean real ones. Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna do with all those?
I don't like when you say start small, dude.
I mean, what are they gonna do with all those discarded foreskins? You know, like they got to do something with those foreskins. They can't just throw them away.
Yeah.
So
no.
You're not using the whole buffalo.
You're leaving money on the table.
You know?
Yeah, you are leaving money on the table. We got to put the money in the wallet. You know what I mean?
So again, shop.extra.com/newbie, or just go to extra.com and use our offer code newbie for an additional 25% off any order site-wide. Stacks with sales. It's crazy.
Guys, this is going out for the people at Exker. Guys, this is what we need, guys. We need some fucking like themed for Halloween shit, dude. We need some wallets that have like the Book of the Dead, like Evil Dead type shit, you know?
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, you know how like they have the face?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, an Necronomicon wallet.
It doesn't have to be textured, just like a little like kind of like it's like stained into it, you know? And then a Freddy Krueger wallet that kind of looks like Freddy Krueger. Remember when those faces are coming out of his? Yeah, they're coming out of his body.
That would be cool.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
In the back, it's a claw. Maybe I don't know, dude. I'm not a designer. You figure that out. I just have the ideas.
Well, I saw that they were doing a giveaway. And in the giveaway, it was all of their prototype wallets for materials that didn't make it to production. So some of it was like snake skin. Some of it was like alligator skin. Some of it was like electric eel skin. I mean, it looked interesting. So I think they're trying some stuff out.
Don't get close to water with your electric eel skin, because then you become Jamie Foxx.
You'll kill everyone.
Yeah. And then you'll have an unhealthy relationship with Spider-Man.
Yeah. And you'll ruin an entire movie.
Dude, guys,
terrible.
hot dog skin wallets.
Yo.
Edible wallets. And our good old mainstay ExpressVPN. Look, like we always say, don't raw dog the internet. And one way to help prevent you from raw dogging the internet is to get in there with the VPN on.
Yep.
One of the best VPNs out there, ExpressVPN. And listen, I'm not saying you have to get ExpressVPN. There are good, decent VPNs out there. In fact, if you have a Google Pixel phone right now, it comes with a free VPN. So just a PSA, you could use that. However, it's not that great. Not to mention, I don't know if I want to give Google all of my
how safe is that
stuff that way either. You know,
nothing is ever for free. Remember that.
Exactly. Whereas ExpressVPN, you know, they have an impeccable track record. In fact, even governments and other organizations have tried to break into ExpressVPN and get their connection logs or activity logs, and they didn't have anything because they actually don't carry any of that on site.
They found blank pieces of paper everywhere.
Just blank everywhere.
Like the Taylor Swift song, Blank Spaces, dude.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah, see that?
Just like Taylor. All they found was Taylor Swift in the server room.
And they also found Damon Wayans in a superhero costume.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's a dank pull. Damn.
You know what they call me.
Oh my God.
But even with all that security, it's still super fast. I mean, it's called ExpressVPN for a reason, and it's super convenient. It's available in 94 countries, 160 locations. It also works with all the streaming services you can think of. And hey, like we said before, it might be a good idea to get ExpressVPN and Disney Plus, because that'll get you a bunch of extra stuff you didn't need.
Allegedly.
We heard it from an old man.
In certain regions.
Yeah. If you just pop
you know what?
around.
Also, too, it's almost look, it's summer, right? Is it hot girl summer? What summer? What type of summer is this?
It's definitely
it's
hot people summer, right?
Yeah.
So you have people coming. You have people going back to school in September. Some people going to colleges. If you have a family member that's going to college, what a better gift than ExpressVPN? Because you could pay for the whole year for them. Also, you don't want them on that fucking Wi-Fi that the dorms have that everyone's on. Mm-hmm. You don't know what type of hacking genius is on there, dude. What fucking Zuckerberg is on there, and they're gonna be fucking hacking their shit, dude, and finding out
creating
where they're
the
going.
next Facebook.
Yeah, rating people's faces. So get them a VPN. They launch the VPN while they're on the Wi-Fi, and fucking Bob's your uncle, dude. No one knows where you're at.
Oh well, they won't even know that Bob's your uncle because you'll have a VPN.
They'll know nothing.
They won't know
nothing.
Just like Jon Snow.
They won't know which series of tubes you're using.
Yeah, dude.
So if you want that great VPN, head on over to expressvpn.com/newbie Star Trek. Or if you sign up for 12 months, you just throw in an extra 3 months for free. That's a total savings of 49% off. That's a pretty dang good deal. And if for whatever reason you're like, I don't know if I want to do that anymore, it's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So you can try it out for a month. And if you don't like it, just return it. That's fine. Get your money back. It's all good. So again, expressvpn.com/newbie Star Trek. If you sign up for 12 months, they give you an extra 3 months for free, 49% off. That's crazy.
I want to say one last thing about ExpressVPN. Look, these people at ExpressVPN aren't like those pieces of shit at fucking Netflix, dude. These people are not going to be like you're not logging in. You're logging in from a different location than your billing address. So tell you what, you buy one account. You can sign up to 5 devices at once. That means you can give it to 4 family members.
It's true,
and they don't have to live in your house. They could be off. They could be somewhere else, dude. And you don't worry about it because they're not gonna come down and fucking goddamn fucking streaming Nazis over here knocking at our doors. Just get yourself some ExpressVPN.
Do it. You won't regret it.
No.
You know who definitely didn't regret
Ricardo, could you please tell us what happened in this episode?
You don't think she ever regretted leaving the show and leaving?
Oh, I have a feeling she did. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Because I
thought we were gonna have a conversation about her regretting having ExpressVPN.
That too, probably. That's what killed her.
I think she did regret leaving because I think she believed in the show the least in that first season. I think she was like, this show's going to die.
She was like, I skipped out on a bunch of money.
Yeah. So she one, lost a bunch of royalties. 2, lost a lot of exposure because her character didn't get to show up anymore.
The most valuable currency of of all.
Yeah, dude.
Exposure.
But it's a shame. Yeah,
she could have had her own podcast nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the writers did want to bring her back, for other parts, and clearly, but it just didn't. They killed her off entirely. They didn't give her an out. They didn't be like, Denise transfer her to a different base or something so she could come back.
Denise, you mean Tasha?
Oh yeah, Tasha. Yeah. They didn't give Tasha. They just said, Tasha's fucking dead. She's totally dead, completely dead. So.
Venom killed her. Here's the thing: is when I was younger, I was very much of like, I don't want to sell out. I don't want to sell it to the man, and but now I want to sell out. I want to sell out. I like money.
I agree. I want the man to give me money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
I'm ready for the man.
I'm ready to. People are like, pretty soon we'll be robots, and I was like, yeah, I'm ready for that, dude. Put some robot parts.
Put
in
me on autopilot. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Plug me in.
Oh, I've been ready for the Matrix for years.
Yeah.
Although that's kind of like this episode with the everyone's all.
I mean, I always imagine there is a layer to the Matrix where they go, all right, you guys figured it out, so we're gonna make it awesome for just you guys. The guys figured it out. You guys get to have all the stakes you want. You guys get to have the powers. You guys get to do whatever.
That'd be cool. Why not? That would be a great way to satiate anyone who feels like they've gotten wise to stuff.
It's like, why would you want to leave? Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving? Don't leave.
There's like a side-loaded Matrix that kind of like a multiverse where things are a little you walk out and your favorite music's playing all the time.
Yeah.
It's just in the air.
Yeah.
And literally, it's In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins.
Do.
Yeah, and it's always a good part. It's never the slowest part.
Yeah.
It's only the drum part at all
times. Always.
And everyone's just like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Never gets old, man.
Never gets old, man.
Never.
Oh. Phil
right.
Collins. Oh.
Yeah.
That's kind of what everyone with this shit on their head looks like they're doing. It's like, oh yeah, the drums from
Phil
up
Collins.
in the air tonight.
And they're all kind of moaning.
Oh yeah, they're all coming.
Kind of
they're definitely all coming.
They're definitely all
Okay, this is what I
having
imagined.
an orgasm, 100%.
My description of this game is it's the Diglett Ekans mini game from Pokemon Stadium combined with Try Not to Come.
Here's the thing.
Oh
Can I
my
say
god.
the thing about this game is that it fucking sucks, dude. It sucks ass.
It's the best our CG team could come up with, okay? It's the best our CG team could do.
I have a question for everybody on this goddamn panel. What is this game's name?
I don't know.
Try Not to Come.
That's
what it's called.
Its real name.
I know.
They gave it in the show.
It's Hurricane Checkers.
It doesn't even have a fucking name.
Tornado discs. I don't
They
know.
couldn't even name this fucking
It's called
thing.
Try Not to Come.
It's
I like that name. I like that.
I like how thoroughly and wholly you took my joke and ran with it. Thank you.
I love that. I think that's a perfect name for this game. Actually, I think it's perfect.
It's like the fucking.
We need
fork.
a name. We need to name the episode. Try Not to Come. Just name it this whole.
It's like
That's
the fork
perfect.
from Batman Beyond that the shriek gives.
Well, yeah, I was
guy.
thinking of that other episode where he had developed that like VR like orb.
Oh
where
yeah, that
the kids
too.
were getting addicted to it.
Oh,
but in that episode, it was like he used the addiction as leverage. Like, hey, if you want to get back in like the good feeling place, you steal from me. Only this one, it's more like you're addicted, but also we just mind control you.
Yeah,
it isn't really even part of the equation. We just also mind control you.
There's more mind control, less addiction. I think.
No, they're mind controlled. They're definitely mind controlled.
I know, but I don't think it's like an addiction thing. I think
it's not like motivated by jonesing or it's not like they need the hit, so they do what they're told.
But I think this is like so many shows in the 90s, they had to have their video game addiction allegory, and they had to
what's happening here? If
they really wanted you to play it loud,
here's the thing about this, and it's true in real life, is in the 80s, 90s, like the last 30 years, what your parents were scared of was this, that your mind was turned to mush. And that's exactly what Fox News became. Anyway, which is you kind of become docile, and like you're like, we like you do what they say, like, yeah, you're right, these goddamn Brandons running around town. It's like just say it, Biden, fuck Biden. Like, why are we scared? Just fucking say it.
I thought you were going in a completely different direction. I thought you were going to be like, every generation has the thing the parents are afraid of.
Well,
so
this is what it is. It's video games. It's MTV.
Like before this, it was MTV. Rock and roll.
Yep.
And now it's TikTok. All the parents are afraid of the
Before
TikTok.
that, it was goddamn.
Comics had their time. Jazz music had its time.
Yeah, jazz music was lecherous back in the day.
Yeah, they're like,
still is, never wasn't.
Yeah, dude. Fucking
everybody
perverts.
hates metal music and rock and roll, and it's Satanists and
Marilyn Manson.
What did
he's shitty.
What did Satan do to
we agree with that. That ended up being true.
Yeah.
What was that?
What ended up being true?
Marilyn Manson.
Oh yeah, but he was just a piece of shit.
Yeah,
he's just a piece of shit in general.
But also he wasn't metal, dude.
He was not.
He was not metal.
No, he's like
he was a showman.
A fake. Yeah, a fake. If you're into metal, you know that he's not metal at all.
Hey, just checking. Marvin excluded. Does anyone remember Jack Thompson?
The guy that owns Wendy's?
I just needed to confirm that he was forgotten and unknown.
Yes, it's the Wendy's man. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, nice. In fact, yes, you are correct, Ricardo. Jack Thompson is the Wendy's guy.
Yeah, dude. His daughter's the redheaded girl.
Yeah.
That's
exactly.
Wendy.
The Wendy.
Wendy Peppercorn.
Yeah.
So let's start with this episode. Come on, let's get into it.
Wanda.
Fucking
let's get into it.
Riker.
Wendy Vision.
Banging horrors, dude.
Oh yeah.
These aliens, I noticed straight up buttholes.
I know.
So they have butt cheeks.
It's dick butt.
No, wait.
I feel like it's like a ball sack.
No.
Thing.
It's like a big old. They're cheeked up, and then it's like a butthole, and then a gooch, and then kind of a vagina. If you notice,
it's a dick butt.
There's a lot of suggestive imagery in this particular episode.
Yeah,
you have their dick butt heads. And then later, when Deanna is talking about how to eat ice cream, inexplicably she describes it like the way you like rim a person.
There was
very
use of a
very
word rim
interesting.
in multiple contexts.
And it was chocolate ice cream,
and there's all these close-ups, and she's doing it slowly. And you later realize that had nothing to do with the episode at all.
No, nothing. Nothing to do with it.
Something did pop into my mind that I kind of want to get opinions on about this episode. So, okay, Riker's on Ryza, and maybe we've talked about it before, but are we okay with like interspecies fucking?
We talked about this. You can get rid of any STDs. Any STDs is gone.
But like, she's like a different.
You're racist, Sarah. I'm gonna say right now, dude. You're a goddamn racist,
she's
dude.
She's not human. So like, is that okay?
My god, dude, she's inhuman. Just because she looks different, she's inhuman.
She's not. I mean, we're not allowed to really fuck anything other than
next thing you know, you're storming the Capitol, dude.
So the argument with bestiality is because it's not consent, right?
Yes.
But if they are a sentient species that definitely gives consent, like these people do.
I'm afraid to bring up the Harkness test.
I don't even know what that is.
Okay, well, I'm not going to bring it up then. Everyone else look it up on their own and draw your own conclusions.
Even if they do consent, is that, I guess, safe is out of the window because we're good. Like,
in
we're
the
not going to have another disease.
Yeah.
Like, what if they give us something? Or
you don't have to worry about that. We can clear it up. No,
I don't know. But also, like, I don't know.
By the way, Sarah,
have we as humans moved on that? Like,
Sarah,
we just moved on?
In our current time,
Riker has.
Right now, Sarah, right now in our current timeline, what is the worst STD you can catch?
The worst one? Probably.
Yeah, I'll cut you off there. It's feelings.
That's it. That's true.
I was just waiting.
Yeah.
Of course.
And Riker's never going to catch
I thought you were going to say hyperchlamydia.
No.
Genital warts seems pretty bad.
Mega AIDS.
Riker will never catch feelings, dude.
Nothing compared to Giga AIDS.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So you guys are all okay. You guys are all okay with the interspecies.
Yeah, they're both consenting adults. I think it's fine.
Sarah, they're humanoids. They're humanoids.
Yeah, they're pretty close to a humanoid.
She's got a butt on her face.
Does she have a mouth and does she have a vagina?
I don't know. She has a mouth, I guess, but I don't know
then that's
also,
not for Riker.
To be fair, we don't know for sure they're fucking. They're just kind of playing tag.
They're he's in a robe. She's in lingerie.
Sometimes
it's
I'm
just
in my
Rice's
robe.
annual robe tag event.
You just don't understand other cultures, Sarah.
I don't know. Do you guys find her attractive?
Dude,
no.
She could like from afar, that's a conventionally attractive figure. Maybe, I don't know.
I'm gonna screenshot this.
Dan's open to
it. I'm gonna screenshot this. Where did it go? Oh my god, did it not screenshot?
Oh no.
Oh, it did. I want to save this. Paste it on the.
Wait, what's Ricardo doing?
I don't know.
Check this out, dude. Look at that.
Yeah, right there is a.
That's an entry.
Weird.
That's an entryway. Yeah.
Oh, what is that?
Well, that's the thumbnail for the podcast now. We're going to use that.
I don't know. It just weirds me out. So it's weird that Riker's just like canoodling with her and kind of, I don't know.
Why though? It's Riker. Why is it weird that it's Riker?
I mean,
because it should be me.
It's always Riker.
Just kidding.
So Sarah was like, damn it, not them. Why is it always them?
So this chick,
why is it always the butt faces?
God damn it. We're 30 minutes in and we haven't fucking got past the first 5 minutes of the episode. We see Riker and he immediately, this game, this is what this game is like. It's like Tetris meets the little gadget from Demolition Man. where they're having like virtual sex, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The horizontal mambo.
Yeah.
And so this thing shoots lasers in your eyes and probably makes you blind, if you know what I mean. And then he's like entranced. He's in a trance. Mm-hmm. And he's like, yeah, put the disc in the red dot, find the clue, connect 4. Yeah. And then he's immediately entranced by them. And I'm going to flash forward. No one ever brings it up ever again. No one goes, Riker, you piece of shit. Your dick got us into trouble, dude. No one ever brings
Nobody goes, Riker, come on.
Like in your pants,
as soon as you got back from that fucking planet, you started spreading this around and asking everyone to try it, you bitch.
They're like, I don't know if we should let you go to Risa anymore. I mean, this is the second time that trouble has come from Risa from you.
Like, this is the third alien takeover toy you've brought on board.
Takeover toy.
Just stop it. Stop going to Risa.
The first time was a cup and ball, and that was pretty fun for a while.
Why go to the Risa when you have the holodeck? What is the point? Like,
holodeck's even better. No cleanup.
Yeah, that's true.
Let me tell you this. I'll flash forward ahead again. This proves how horrible Wesley Crusher is. That he could out-terrorist a terrorist. Proves our point that we've been talking about for fucking years.
That was his true motivation the whole time. He's like, try to terrorize my ship, will you? That's my job.
Yeah,
that's true.
But also imagine like...
It's like when Godzilla comes out and fights for us.
Yeah. He's like, no, this is my city to decimate, not yours. It's Mecha Godzilla.
Exactly.
This is Mecha Godzilla? Fuck that.
This is exactly
so
like
that makes
Suicide
Robin Mothra.
Oh my god, it works.
She's the jobber who fell first. To then, and then Data comes through.
Bought just enough time. Oh.
I'm just gonna say that Data's Jet Jaguar, and he saved the
Data's
day.
Jet Jaguar. Oh, Data's totally Jet Jaguar. Perfect. There we go.
I love this episode now.
Yes, he's Joan Jett. So he comes back and he's like, Picard's like, good occasion. He's like, oh yeah, baby. And he's like, hey, good news, dude. Our favorite terrorist in disguise is on his way in. Old Wesley's coming to visit. And immediately my butthole clenched, dude, when I found out Wesley was in this episode. But then as the episode progresses, I'll tell you this. Wesley changed my opinion on Wesley, dude.
Oh.
Wow.
Yes, dude. I think the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Oh, who's your enemy?
These Bolchinians.
Okay.
This is the closest that description's ever gotten to being accurate.
Yeah. Exactly true.
Foreheadians.
With the chin, but it's somewhere on their face.
Yeah. So these Bolchinians, they take control of your mind and they make it into mush. They make people watch Fox News and they're like, let's go Star Capital. And fucking Riker's telling everybody, this game is amazing. And no one goes, well, describe the game. What's the game about? Like, is it like Grand Theft Auto? What is the game like? And then he would have to be like, it's like fucking like Connect 4, but with like a hurricane tornado thing.
You put like a disc in a hole,
and you come, and it feels great.
And you're like, okay, but then like, is there anything else? Like, is there points? How do you rank up?
That's your points.
How do you rank up? And he's like, oh, you jizz your pants, dude. You try to jizz more per hour every hour, and that's how you.
There's apparently there's levels. Some people are on level 40 something, level 50 something. Like
there's some sort of quantifiable sense of progress.
Maybe it correlates to intensity of orgasm or something.
Each level is how many times you come by defeating the level. So when Nurse Ogawa was on level 47, she came 47 times.
That sounds like that hurts.
Considering that she was in surprising control.
Pleasurable.
Sarah, it was consensual.
No, but it's like, how many times can, we know when pleasure becomes pain? I don't know. Yeah,
not mentally. Sarah, not mentally.
I guess not.
I don't know. It feels like you get bored after enough time.
Dude. You're like enough of this Pornhub. I'm gonna go watch a regular movie. I'm
gonna stop watching the sex parodies of these movies and watch the original movies.
I can only watch a Kill Bill parody a certain amount of time.
There's probably a ton of porn Star Trek.
We've been over it.
fucking Ashley Judd shows up.
Yeah.
And she's like, look at me, I'm a fucking scientist.
Yeah, that's what she says.
With jazz hands.
With jazz hands. And she's Geordi's like helper, assistant editor, whatever we call it.
Yeah, she just got promoted.
Yeah. And then Riker. But see, here's the thing is that like everybody else on the show, on the ship, sorry, when they get all horned up and they do the mind fucking, they all are like in a trance. And even at the end, like, oh, you know, this is a good example. You know how in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, Indy kind of like looks like has like a glazed look, and he's like, Badam Shabab, right? like he's possessed, dude, and everyone looks like that. It looks like that got fucking that got Marvin.
Just think.
Oh my god.
and
I just realized this happens to Indiana Jones twice out of 4 movies. It happens in Temple of Doom, and it happens in Crystal Skull.
That's
when they
true.
show him the Crystal Skull, and he just starts going,
that's true.
And then the Russians, and he's like, yeah, I'll tell the Russians where the fucking Crystal Skull temple is now for some reason. And it's
yeah, he's a chump, dude. He's easily aroused, and so
he is very easily aroused.
That's true. And so I don't buy this Riker in the beginning because he's normal and he's like, hey baby, tell me about this fucking eating assholes out.
That was such a weird. How did they keep a straight face while doing this scene? Because it is so blatantly about like eating ass, you know? Like, I just don't know how they would keep it straight.
Savor every moment.
Here's
was it just some like was the writer just a deviant who pulled one over on everybody?
No, Dan, hear me out, dude. Hear me out. I'm
listening.
Chocolate.
This is what's happening. These guys, these motherfuckers, dude, were ahead of their time, dude. We're way ahead of their time when it comes to social issues, when it comes to fucking issues, dude. These guys, because like Tarantino's out, like full blown out on like, hey, I love fucking feet, dude. I fucking feet, dude.
Yeah.
And back then they were like, dude, in the future, everyone's gonna be into feet, bro. Like feetpics.com, all that bullshit, dude.
Absolutely.
And this dude was like, dude, in the future, people are gonna be into fucking eating assholes, dude. I guarantee it, dude. And he's like, I'm gonna write it in. And they're like, Tim, I don't think people are gonna get into that, dude. And he's like, dude, he's like, Tim, I think it's an acquired taste. I think you just like eating assholes. And he's like, no, in the future, all the college kids are gonna be fucking eating ass, dude. They're gonna make shirts that says I eat ass, dude.
Yep.
And look, dude, he predicted it. These people are fucking geniuses.
But they were like, this is too crazy. We have to change it. And he's like,
we just have to replace it with chocolate
I'll mix it. My other prediction, which is that mukbangs are going to become really popular in the future. So I'll just turn it into a mukbang eating ass combo. And that's where this ice cream fudge shit came
in. What is a mukbang? The one where you break the brick, you break the brick, but in the bottom, like the one in Bloodsport?
No, it's you just watch people eat.
You watch people eat. That's it.
What is the one with the brick? A dim mac.
A mukbang is a Pokemon search you do not want to put in your search engine.
Dim mac.
Dim mak is a fake martial art where he claimed he could like kill people by like shooting energy out of his hands.
That's what it's called. Dim mak.
I'm not joking. The creator of Dim mak, I forget what city it was, but he used to like
Ronald McDonald created
go around town with a real tiger, like an actual live tiger, and he got into like a fight with a rival dojo, and he bombed their dojo.
Wait, this is not
like literal
the Netflix
bombs?
show?
Like a literal bomb. He bombed it with a bomb, and someone died. Yeah.
Sounds like you're describing Cobra Kai.
Yeah, Cobra Kai is actually less crazy than the real life Dim mak guy who had a real tiger.
Energy out of his hands.
Yeah, he claimed he could shoot energy out of his hands, and the reason why people know of Dim mak is because he had tons of advertisements in comic books. At the ends of comic books, you would see little like the mail in $5. I will send you a pamphlet for Dim mak, and you too can learn
Marvin,
the legend of the poison fist.
I don't know Dim mak because of that, dude. I know Dim mak because of this fucking sweet Bloodsport scene, dude.
Oh, is Dim mak in Bloodsport? I forgot.
That's what I've been describing this whole time, dude. But you don't listen to me, dude.
So that makes Bloodsport extra not real.
The touch of death, bro.
Because Denmark is just a fucking completely made up thing.
I won't let you destroy my childhood like this, Marvin. Bloodsport, not real.
Marvin, dude.
No, it's not my childhood.
You shall not besmirch the name of Jean-Claude Van Damme on this podcast.
No, I love him. I think he's great.
He's not
real. He's a figment of our imagination.
Van Damme is real, dude. He's killed men, dude, with a Denmark. Anyway, back to the episode. Riker is being described what eating assholes like, and he's into it.
He's interested.
He's like, if you like eating asshole, let me introduce you to this fucking game, dude, because it feels like eating 100 assholes.
That sounds really great. It sounds delicious.
As soon as one ass is finished, another one appears right away.
There's no wait time. There's no wait time. No waiting for somebody to pull down their pants. Yeah, it's like a.
Have you ever stuffed discs into holes?
Yeah. And then fucking Wesley shows up and he's like, "Hey, what's up, O'Brien? I heard you had a baby, dude. Congratulations." And then he's like, "All right, well, anyway." He's like, "Where's everybody?" And he's like, "Oh, everyone's busy, dude. They don't like you. They don't like your kind here. Terrorist kind.
They don't like you."
Yeah. and then guess what? It was a surprise. They surprised him. And people have the weirdest, like, his mom was like, "Oh yeah, she's all proud," and then fucking stupid ass Picard, he's like, "Oh fucking, I'm gonna speak Latin and fucking make everybody awkward, dude." And he's like, fortuitous, blah 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 blah, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I know Latin too, you idiot." And then what's their name? Deanna comes in and he's like, "Oh, you've gotten so handsome." I don't like that. I don't like that. And then
she's like, "Oh, you're legal now."
Yeah. And then what's his face? Fucking
Geordi,
Cyborg Man. Yeah. He shows up and he's like, "You must be killing all the ladies." And I'm like, "Dude, calm down, fucking perverts, every one of you, dude."
Yeah.
And then Worf is like, "Come here, I've made you a cake by hand."
But that was such standard boilerplate dialogue for the time.
I know. I know.
That's just how it was each time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then like they go and he decides he's gonna help them with a fucking census or some
on
bullshit,
vacation.
Dude.
While he's got to work even while on vacation.
Yeah, dude. No rest for the wicked, if you know what I mean. And so he meets Ashley Judd, and she knows way too much about him. She's like, "I know about your birthmark," and he's like,
she's kind of reverse Geordieing him a bit, even.
Yes,
yeah.
He's like,
she like read up on him a lot.
Yeah,
and stuff.
She's like, I heard about that famous foreskin you have.
However, like okay, to her credit, the one line she didn't cross is just mistaking him for like the person she was reading about.
Yeah,
true. Just confusing them.
The other line she didn't cross is that she didn't make him in a holodeck simulation and then.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know that, dude.
She was fine. She was just saying things that she heard from her friends.
Sarah, Sarah's protecting her because she's a woman, dude. If she was a man, she'd be like, "This guy's a piece of shit."
She can't be creepy. That's inherent.
So Ashley Judd, she's like, "Yeah, dude, I know a lot about you, and I have 100 rules. 100 rules how to lose a man." And she's like, "Step one,
that's
be cool."
It's not an endearing trait. It's really annoying, actually. Every time she does it,
I don't like.
That's rule number 5. You know?
Yeah, it's the least endearing thing about her.
Broken.
But otherwise, I think she's like charming enough. It's just that one aspect of the character.
Yeah, the best part of the episode for sure is the chemistry between what's fucking Wesley's name?
Data and Wesley. Yes.
Ashley Judd and Wesley, the character, the actor.
Did they date in real life?
No, I don't think they did. But I think
palpable, dude.
Their acting was not great though.
Their acting wasn't great, but the chemistry they had between each other felt like genuine, like where they were kind of like,
he was always so close to her, like he was always like hovering above her shoulder.
That's true. But to be fair,
I was like, "Oh, get out of my face."
To be fair, TNG weirdly has a lot of really close setups.
Yeah.
Like if you notice in the bridge, whenever Riker and Picard are standing together, they're often like really close, and I think it's because of the 4:3 aspect ratio of shooting.
Gotta get them close.
Like they have to become close so they fill the screen correctly.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, so I think it happens a lot, unfortunately. unfortunately. But it's fine. In the future, personal space is less of a thing, let's say.
So I have a question though. Was she not in the so she was on the ship when he was there. They just didn't.
No.
Yeah, that's right. We covered that. She was not. She's new. That's why they
she was new to she was hired after Wesley left, and that's why she's still an ensign, but she's doing so well she's already been promoted to doing science ops and stuff. So
I see.
Yeah, but she did the old fashioned way, which is she pulled herself up from her bootstraps. You know?
Will Wheaton, that's his fucking name. I don't know why I couldn't remember.
William Wheaton.
Yeah, I said Will earlier, but
yeah, no one was listening to Common. So fucking
Colin's been putting on my albums for the last 6 years.
What's her face? The doctor? Beverly Crusher.
Yeah.
Beverly Crusher is like, hey Data, I need to talk to you. And she's been incepted already, dude. So Data shows up and he's like, oh, can you look at this? And just bend over right here. And bam, she gives him the whole fucking Heimlich, the old sideways Jimmy, dude. And he goes limp, dude, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And they cut his ass up, dude. They
cut his ass.
They did cut his ass up.
Deanna and Riker.
Just like that ice cream, they ate and cut his ass up really bad.
They use a spoon and everything.
Dude. And so
it was bad.
And so Wesley and stupid fucking Picard are having fucking tea, and they're having a laugh, and he's like, finally my son's 18 and I can talk to him like an adult. I don't have to talk to him like
Have you met? Did you meet Boothby yet?
Yes. And he's like, oh, Boothby's different, and then you realize that fucking Geordi's also fucking a goon now. A Goomba. and now they're all hooked up. And then
Picard also talks about a mysterious, was it AF? Yeah. AF.
What does AF stand for?
I don't know.
In today's
away from keyboard.
Away from. Well, I mean, he had some sort of academy crush.
Dude. And then he's like, oh, never mind. Do we learn more about this?
Don't tell your mom about AF. Okay.
What if AF was a professor? You know?
Oh.
What if he just wanted to note that tree was tree as fuck?
I'm gonna say it. It
was the treest tree he's ever seen.
No one's gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Riker's dick got us into this mess, but Wesley's dick gets us out, dude. Because if he wasn't thinking with his dick, he would have put on the game on to his eyes. Would have been fucking sucked in. But he was like, I gotta get into this girl's pants, dude. No matter what.
I gotta go on this date. Yeah, that's true.
This game keeps interrupting my date. I gotta get rid of this game from the whole ship. So it's
true.
And then his desire to pursue her and work with her together.
Oh yeah.
Eating with his dick.
Yeah, I can't think of Ashley Judd without thinking of Heat. The whole show, I kept thinking fucking the De Niro was gonna show up and fucking just slap her around.
Honestly, I think of fucking just rom-coms. I just kept thinking, it's another meet cute, like another rom-com.
Well, it's funny because this is why I think of her in Heat, because
you love Heat.
Heat's like one of my is like my top 5 like movies. It's
yes.
But also, I just read Heat 2, the book, and
you did.
They go into like her character's past, and all I can imagine hers now is this character. So that's all I can think of. Anyway, Wesley's like trying to get in her pants, and he's like, "Oh, you know so much about me, about my birthmark," and jokes about putting pudding in people's sonic showers. They're fucking perverts in the academy, dude.
Yeah. It's like fucking what is the Porky's? They're doing Porky's shit at Starfleet Academy.
So
does anybody know more about his birthmark? What is it?
It's on his dick, dude.
It's somewhere.
It's on his penis, right? Like somewhere weird.
Or just presume like an embarrassing birthmark is one of those tropey like.
Because I was like, was this something that was brought up before and I totally missed it?
Is this kind of like okay? This is one of those things where like you watch 80s movies and the one character is like, she's fucking ugly, dude. And she's like, why? He's like, because she's from the wrong side of the track, man. She's fucking ugly, dude. And then you're like, she's fucking beautiful. What are you talking about? You guys are fucking idiots, dude. And
or like a she's all dat where where like she took the glasses.
She took the glasses off. It was her glasses that were making her fucking look stupid.
She's so fuckable now.
Yeah. And it's the same thing like where they're like, oh, he's got a birthmark, dude, and he just has a big dick. Like that's his birthmark.
Oh yeah, it's like in Hajime no Ippo, where the thing that all the guys make fun of him for is he has a huge dick, and everyone goes, "Oh my god, I can't believe your dick's so big. That's so embarrassing."
And then
so embarrassing.
Speaking of dicks,
how unfortunate.
Wesley,
idiot.
Wesley sets up a date. He's like, how about we get coffee because I'm older now and I don't like coffee. And she's like, hell no, I'll never go get coffee with you. And she's like, but I'll have dinner with you. And he's like, swing. Yeah. And
straight up, dude.
Yeah. And then he's like, yeah, dude. And he walks over and he catches his mom masturbating, dude, to the game.
Yeah,
that's literally how it was played. That's not even a joke. That's not even close to a joke.
Yeah,
that's how it is.
That's actually what happened. Yeah,
that's how it's acted. That's how it was depicted.
And
that must have been such a fucking uncomfortable day of shooting.
Yeah. No, all of these actors had to basically like give their best O face they could like figure out.
You want me to do what? It's like, just pretend you're coming while Wesley's
while your son walks in on you. Okay.
Well, the most awkward one was when Wesley and Ashley Judd are doing it in bed.
Yeah. Oh my god.
They're basically masturbating together. That's the context.
They're like moving a little bit.
Did they really have to be like kind of? Did they have to be in that particular position on the bed?
Dude. They were 69ing, dude. They were digital 69ing.
Yeah, they were in an almost about to 69 position, and
to me it looked like they were in an ad for like vinyl records from the 50s.
Yeah, dude.
They were like listening to a phonograph.
Yeah.
I mean,
oh my god,
it's pretty
quivering.
bad.
And Beverly keeps going, play this game. And he's like, Mom, you fucking dumb whore. I'm trying to get laid, dude.
She's like, this will get you laid. This is like getting laid, but like 20 times at a time.
This is better. Dude. Have you seen Demolition Man? Do you still wipe your ass with toilet paper? Use a 3C.
Then invite her. We'll all get laid together. It's fine.
Yeah, let's all get laid together.
We can make it a sex party.
Let's all come together.
She wants to have a threesome with them, dude. And then they all go to dinner, and Ashley Judd is all like being flirty with him, and he's in love with her already, dude. This guy gets sprung fast, dude.
Yeah.
Until he figures out he's not shallow hell, then she's all like a werewolf, and then he's like, I'm out.
Until shallow hell, until he finds out she's not a Muppet.
And so
he asked him during their dinner. So, do you happen to be a Muppet? Like, are you?
do you know the Muppet Man?
The Muppet Man. Who lives on Sesame Street?
Yeah. And so they see that something's off. They're like, oh, it's weird that everyone's all horned up, dude.
Everyone's coming all around us. It's really weird.
These two are such fucking nerds, dude. They're like, well, let's go do an experiment together. And that's how we'll get aroused.
Yeah, let's all just do an experiment right now. Oh, that's the best.
So they go and they do the experiment and they figure out that people are getting like mind controlled with this thing, dude. They're getting horned up, mind controlled. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, dude, these writers are ahead of their time. They know that we as Americans love fucking porn, dude. We love porn. we like Fox News. And they're like, these guys are hypnotized.
They're combined it all.
Yeah, dude. Yep. And they knew two things in the future that were going to be insane is OnlyFans and Fox News, dude. And they're like, that's what's going to get.
And eating ass. Yep.
And eating ass, dude. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me.
You can't forget that.
And so they find out like, oh, something's wrong. And he's like, everybody's, you know what? Ashley Judd's doing some good work, dude. I think Wesley's kind of the weak link here, but you know what? You can't fault him, dude.
I think the problem with both for Will Wheaton and currently Ashley Judd's character, and it's been a bit problem for Will Wheaton like the whole series, is that like his lines are just terrible and
they're not the greatest now.
Yeah. You know what whose fault this is because the writer was spending all his time on the fucking eating ass scene and he didn't spend any time on the Will
He
Wheaton
wrote
scenes.
An extremely poetic ass eating scene and was like, wait, oh shit, I have to write dialogue.
He phoned it in on this fucking scenes.
Yeah.
And then so Wesley goes to Captain Picard and he's like, hey bro, you got to call the fucking the National Guard in this motherfucker, dude. There's something fishy going on, and it isn't Riker's lady friend's forehead. Something's really fishy here.
Yeah.
And he's like, really? He's like, oh, I'll launch a full blown investigation, dude. No butthole will be untouched, dude. And he puts on his visor, dude. He's in it, dude. He's been orgasmed, dude.
I love that when he leaves the room, he just like brings it out and he's like,
Picard's too classy to act like he's coming. He just stone faced.
Picard, whenever Picard comes, during
that
sex,
is his.
He
got it. Right.
It's just a stoic face whenever he comes.
It's a stoic face. Okay.
Yeah. He just goes, "I've arrived," and that's it.
Yeah.
He's all
stone face.
He's all. This orgasm has been engaged.
What I like about that scene is that he's constantly spinning in his chair.
Yes.
Like when the scene starts, and like he puts the thing away at the full 360 spin in the chair, and after his conversation with Wesley, he does another full 360 spin.
Well, maybe it's a tell.
It's fun for the alien.
That maybe it's a tell that when all his guards are down and he's being submissive, at heart he just wants to spin
on his chair.
So then they go, dude, Picard's in. He's gonna launch an investigation. Don't put the fucking visor on, dude, because you're gonna get fucking orgasm, dude. So these guys get smart. They figure out that Data would be the only one that wouldn't be hijacked by his fucking dick.
Data can't come.
No,
he doesn't know how to come.
Well, he's
fully functional. He can, but it doesn't
fully functional.
matter.
It doesn't affect him in that way.
Yeah,
he can't be controlled by it.
Yes.
Yeah, he can't be pussy whipped, as they say. So God damn it, dude. We're gonna get
exactly
some emails.
What he can't do.
So
you mean forehead whipped?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Exactly, dude.
You mean head butted?
I'm like slightly concerned that is actually where Riker fucks her, like in the forehead.
Why are you concerned,
dude?
dude?
That's weird.
I mean, if that's where it's supposed to go, like what else are you gonna go?
Yeah.
So you mean he's going forehead to mouth?
Physiology must accommodate. It must.
Forehead to.
So then,
figure it out.
So then,
that scene at the end of Requiem for a Dream, they're just yelling forehead to forehead, forehead to forehead.
I have actually never seen that movie.
Oh my god, dude.
You know what? It's okay. We laugh now, but if we were left alone in a room with this thing, we would figure it out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're the one who brought up how disgusting it was in the first place.
It is disgusting, but I mean,
life finds a way, dude.
Yeah, life does find a way.
So they find Data and they go, oh my god, they fucking shanked him, dude, like fucking American Me, dude. Like they're like, open your eyes, and they fucking shanked him.
Yeah.
And so they're like, fuck, dude, could we rebuild them? And he's like, yeah, we could rebuild them stronger, better, faster, with bigger dick,
harder.
Yeah. And so they're like, all right, just pretend, don't let anybody know that you're hooked, dude. So meanwhile on the bridge, Picard's talking to the Balchinians, and he's like, hey, we're gonna
she's back.
We're gonna get 3D glasses in everybody's fucking eyes, dude. Everyone's gonna be fucking hooked, dude. Yeah, and they're like,
we're gonna distribute them everywhere. We're gonna put them in the academy. We're gonna, throw them on this planet, this star base.
Like, everyone's gonna have Herbalife, and he's like, I'm sorry, this multi-level pyramid scheme.
This is a Pinky and the Brain plot.
But with VR headsets.
You know what?
Yeah, like he's had plenty of things where it's like, if I can get a device that I made into the hands of every person on Earth, then I'll take over the world. That was like 20% of his plans.
Yes.
I'm gonna say right now, dude. Spoiler alert. This is a 9.5 for me, dude.
What?
Oh,
yeah, dude.
Wow.
Because it was fucking wild and fucking an episode that makes me like somebody I hated.
Oh,
fucking almost a 10, dude.
Wow.
And you know what? We didn't quite talk about the action sequence of Wesley like racing to.
Yeah.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet.
Man. I can't wait till we're there.
Yeah. Wait.
Sorry, you gave a score and it made me start thinking about everything.
I got horned up, dude.
Quick and so horned up. Jesus.
So
made me fire off.
Yeah, dude. Sorry, dude. So Beverly goes and
clean everything, and
Beverly goes to check on Wesley, and she's like, I hope I walk in on him. And guess what, dude? Worf and her walk in, and of course they're 69ing, dude. They're 69ing, dude. But like Mormons, like you know what I mean?
They're just staring at each other's crotches. They're ballooning.
And so it turns out
weird.
They have those fake visors, dude, like from fucking Comic-Con, dude.
Yeah.
And they're like pretending to orgasm, and they're like kind of shaking slightly, and
hi, Mom.
And breathing heavily. It's very odd. And so, like, oh, good, my son is masturbating. Awesome, great. He's coming off.
Yeah, he's coming all over the place.
She walked in on them coming, and then she was like, "Good."
And so fucking Wesley's working on some shit, and he finally goes to meet up with Ashley Judd, and
he creates a site-to-site transport protocol so that they can escape at any moment. That's what he does.
Yeah, dude.
Right.
Escape their hearts. And so he goes and he's like, "Hey, I worked on this thing, blah blah." And then she's like, "Wesley, one of us." And then
how did you get it put on? What a loser.
Yeah,
it's probably just off screen.
Probably fucking Riker, dude. He could seduce anybody, dude.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah,
oh my god. They were like bringing out big guns.
Have you seen that original Fright Night movie from the 80s?
No.
It's Susan Sarandon's brother as a vampire. Robert Sarandon? I don't know his name. But he seduces Mrs. Darcy from fucking Married with Children. And he does it on the dance floor. And this is what I imagine. Like he went to her and he's like, "Hey, don't you want to put on this visor and see what all the fuss is about? All the people on this ship can't be wrong. Mm-hmm. We all can't have all this pleasure, and it'd be a sin. Put it on, dude. It's not a sin.
Just try it.
Just try it." And he got really close, and he's like, "Have you ever had a sundae with Counselor Troy?" Exquisite.
She could talk to her about it.
Yeah, and so she's like, "Red alert! This fucker. We got to get this guy and probed up." And then Riker shows up and he's like, "Oh, we're going to probe him." Fucking all right. And then Worf's after him, dude. And
there's like lots of jumping over table action.
Yeah,
parkour,
dude.
Yeah.
This is like fucking like Liam Neeson's in Taken, dude. Just fucking jumping over shit, dude. But this guy's young. And so he's running, and Worf and Riker are after him, dude. And this is when you realize how much of a goddamn evil genius Wesley is. He outmaneuvers a whole race of people, dude, that were trying to take them over. He fucking finesses them, dude.
Yeah.
Insanely, dude. He makes them look like fucking chumps, dude. No one's got shit on Wesley, dude. No. The only reason they caught him is because he fucked up and he let his dick do the talking. But if he hadn't gone to her, if he just said like, "I'm a mastermind, I fucked with antimatter, dude. Nobody could fuck with me." If he had just trusted himself and not been like, "Oh, I'm gonna share the credit with this girl," if she'd just been fucking as always cocky ass fucking Wesley, he would have outmaneuvered all these motherfuckers, dude. That's why this is almost a 10 starships for me, dude. And he hides and he goes through the vents, and then fucking Worf comes out of nowhere, and that's scary. You're like, "Oh,
fucking hilarious."
That was really scary. He's like prying open the doors.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
And Wesley just keeps pushing the button, and Worf's just like,
Why didn't he bite his fingers? Why didn't he just bite his fingers? Yeah.
Just keep or punch his hands. Be like, stop.
Shank him, dude. Shank him.
And part of me is concerned for Worf's fingers. It's like, are those doors supposed to close with like, finger severing force?
Yeah,
I think, but he's Klingon strong. He's so strong. He's a Klingon
until someone clocks him a good one.
Well, okay, before the Jeffries tube stuff, he did all sorts of like crazy maneuvers. Like he did a site-to-site transport to escape them before they could grab him. And then when they trapped him in a corridor, he set up a phaser to fire automatically at one of the shields, so it looks like that he's trying to break through. And they're all fucked up, and they have to use. I think it ends up being like thermal imaging that they use to find him.
Yeah, like a heat sensor thing.
They got to use they're like, "Geordi, turn on your predator vision."
Yeah, exactly.
And he's like,
yeah. It was fun to watch them crawl through the tubes and like rat race through.
Will Wheaton was hustling. He's going fast.
Yeah.
He's really putting it into his energy in a way.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm watching the scene where Worf is just prying the doors open, and it's like it's like a horror movie, and then Riker's at the other door, and it's like, oh shit. I'm caught on both ways.
Yeah. And then fucking Riker finally catches him, dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, calm the fuck down, dude. And then they take him to the bridge and he's kicking and he's like, oh, fuck this shit, dude. You ain't taking me alive. King Kong ain't got shit on me, dude. And so they set him down and he's like, oh, fuck. And they're like, get ready to get orgasm, my friend. And they put the things on him. They put the goggles on him. And I think he's about to turn, but then fucking Data comes out of nowhere. Turns out
he did come. He comes. It goes in the hole, and he does indeed come. So you
don't know that for sure.
Yeah, we don't know.
You see that it reacts once, but you don't know what that is.
Yeah, he could have been faking it, dude. And so immediately it turns out that he had fixed Data. Off screen, which I hate. I wish they would show it better.
So much. I hate that so much.
They should have showed that.
Yeah.
Well, if they showed it, then you would have known he would show up.
It wouldn't be the surprise. But I mean,
I get it.
I actually get the point of not showing that, because if they did, then you'd be like, well, when's Data showing up?
I do too, but I still wanted it, dude. You understand?
All right. Yeah.
That would have been a 10-10, dude, for me. If they showed like him like fucking unshanking fucking Data, dude.
Man, when they drag Will Wheaton out of the turbo lift into the chair, they're really fucking dragging him.
They're manhandling him, dude. Manhandling him, dude.
Yeah,
it's a very physical episode.
They're carrying him so easily that it almost looks like he's floating across the floor.
Yeah, he's being manhandled in this episode.
Okay, wait. I have a question about this. We didn't get to the flashy thing where Data.
We're about to get to it right now.
Okay.
Yeah. What the fuck?
We're talking about him getting manhandled.
Oh, right.
So then he's got the hearing aid, then he's got the thing, and he's like, oh, he has one orgasm, and he's like, oh, I could live this way.
And they fucking Clockwork Orange his eyes open. So
exactly, dude. And then fucking Data shows up, and he's like, it's EDM time. Wah, wah, wah. and he flashes everybody, and everybody's like, yeah, dude, we love to dance. We forgot the joy of dancing. And it's like you know what song's playing? The song that the guy from Jackass plays, Party Boy.
Oh yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
I thought you were gonna go for Darude Sandstorm.
Oh, that would have been cool too. But
or Ecuador Bruce Wayne mix.
These are
some Riddler's Revenge up in there.
There's so many pulls.
And so he flashes everybody, dude. Like not with his dick, but with a light. And though
epilepsy warning,
he could probably get a light to come out of his dick.
I don't know. What is that light supposed to do? Like that just is like, oh, this brings you back to your normal. Like that technology is not really explained.
They give it a slightly fancy name by calling it a palm beacon, but it's just a fucking light in your hand.
It's just a light. It's not very good mind control. Basically, if they're flashed in their eyes a little bit, they just go, because you know for a fact actually that it's nothing more than just flashing lights, because he later then says, oh, I also did this on all the computer monitors across the entire Enterprise.
Yeah, so it's just that easy.
What?
So it's literally just flashing lights that is
insane.
Of a specific frequency that deprograms them instantly. Because how else were they going to do it? Like,
I mean, I guess this alien race is alien species is not very advanced. I guess.
Their plan was pretty fragile, and then when she was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking fuck you guys up for not listening to my.
I'm gonna attack.
My thing, and then Worf looks at the
Worf's like
vastly inferior.
Yeah.
He just looks. He looks at her and he looks at Picard and he's like, no, we don't need to be afraid.
It was a bunch of jobbers trying to take over with a parlor trick.
Yeah.
And then they tractor beam the ship, and they're like, and he's like, what is this maneuver? And then Picard's like, we're gonna fuck your ass up, dude. Better not move. And she's like, we're gonna shoot upon you. And then Riker's like, you guys ain't got shit, bitches. We will fuck your ass up, dude. You don't fuck with us, dude. We just got done eating a bunch of fucking pudding, dude. And she gets scared, dude, because he knows like a not horned up fucking Riker is fucking dangerous, dude.
Yeah. Riker only has two modes, horned or angry.
Yeah. And so they fucking kiss, dude. Ashley Judd and what's his face? They kiss.
Yeah.
And they're like best friends forever.
They're just friends.
He totally friend zones her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, that's what friends do. Friends just
you know
kiss
what?
each other.
No,
like that.
why? No, let me tell you why he friend zoned her. Because he lost his fucking edge, dude, in this episode. He almost got caught up.
He was like, you almost cost me my control of the ship.
Yeah. And he's like, from this point I vow never to whip my dick out ever again. and he friend zoned her. He's like, one last kiss. And that's it, dude.
But the last kiss is on the cheek.
Hopefully we can be friends. Yeah. And then he says something about being friends or something like that.
He says best friends forever.
Best friends forever. Best friends forever. Kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, he says Law 103, a couple of light years can't keep good friends apart. And she nods sadly. She goes, yeah.
And she starts to cry. She has tears in her eyes at the end. Like she's tearing up.
She knew that she fucked up. She fucked up.
She caught feelings.
She knew she could never get that D.
Yeah. Well, she had done her job and I fucked up. Maybe he would have allowed it to happen, but this guy doesn't fuck up, dude. This guy fucks, dude. And that's why this is a 9.5 for me, because this guy is a goddamn criminal mastermind. This guy's like top level shit, dude. He's like Pablo Escobar.
Wow.
Of terrorists, dude.
He's season 4 of the Narcos. Yeah. He's a secret extra season. Okay,
here's the thing, dude. Here's the thing. You know how? Have you guys ever seen Manhunter?
Only a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So William Peterson plays Will Graham, and Will Graham is basically retired from the FBI because he's so fucking good. He thinks like a serial killer, and that fucking bugs him, dude. Because he's got a family, he's got a kid, and he can't be thinking these sick thoughts, dude. Mm-hmm. And Wesley is like, nah, dude. Let those fucking feelings in, baby. And he's like, I gotta think like a terrorist, to be a terrorist, to stop these fuckers, dude.
In order to like reach his full potential, he has to kill his human side.
Yeah.
And that's Ashley Judd, so he has to break up with her.
He's on no dick action for this guy. 9.5 for me.
Oh, friends only.
Close to 10. Close to 10 for me.
Wow. That's amazing.
Well, let's ask Dan, because Dan always
hates this episode.
Doesn't get to say. So let's
that's
Dan
right.
go next. Dan go next. What is your rating?
10?
9.5, man. I'm just no,
oh my God, you got me there.
I think I'm falling at a 7 here because like I do like Ashley Judd's character a lot in this episode. Honestly, I think like she's a good addition to the show, and I think Wesley himself also comes off as like better than usual.
Oh yeah,
for the most part,
he is definitely like a different. He's an improved Wesley. He's a bit different. Yeah.
So I mean, good on them for that. But boy, do I hate this game and everything about it, and the design of it, and the fact that they couldn't even give it a fucking name. And you know, it's such a lame like central premise.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
part of it is because the central premise was like one of those scripts that was in limbo for a really long time. Like
they kept writing it because it was so good.
Well, they kept rewriting it over and over and over again. Apparently, the original premise, it's funny Ricardo mentioned Tetris, is that one of the writers couldn't stop playing Tetris, and he was like, "Man, this is really interfering in my work."
What?
Well, let's turn that into an episode. And
like for real?
Yeah. Like he's playing so much Tetris.
You're too young for this, but like Tetris was like insane.
It was like ending marriages and stuff.
Well, like video games used to be such a phenomenon that they made like, you know.
Think about it, Sarah. Like they used to not be video games, and then there was Tetris.
Yeah.
Remember the Pac-Man fever?
So.
I mean, like to put it in perspective, my dad bought me a Game Boy. It came with Tetris, and he played. He played the Game Boy with Tetris far more often than I ever did.
Wow!
To this day, my dad is a huge Tetris and Dr. Mario fan. He fucking loves those games.
Like to this day, I still think it's one of the like best moves Nintendo ever made to decide to go with Tetris instead of Super Mario Land as a package.
It's the ultimate killer app for their console. Like I think the only other thing that rivals it and probably surpasses it actually is Wii Sports in terms of the packaged killer app for one of their exclusive consoles.
Oh, people
in
love
terms
their
of
Wii
being
Sports.
like the surprise that everyone's like, oh shit, damn, this is fun sort of thing.
And it's sort of like console defining, you know?
True.
Yeah. So
I mean, I guess it's a big deal.
Ben has every modern console. He's got the Xbox Series X, the PS5. I've seen him play fucking Tetris, dude, and be like, I'm fucking in, dude. Like, because I put it on my little emulator thing.
Yeah, it's a universal game,
and he fucking loves fucking Tetris, dude.
Yeah,
it's easy.
Interesting.
It's universal.
Very, very.
Tetris is great.
Well, Sarah, what do you think? What is your score?
10?
I think I'm gonna go with a 8.5
Okay.
Interesting.
All right.
I've been feeling the 0.5s lately. But I think I really liked the central story was kind of lame, like this game thing. Like, I don't know. Like you guys have all touched on, it's kind of, it's not really a thing that I don't know. It just felt like that really wasn't thought out. Mm-hmm. And the idea of getting addicted to something like that. But I guess it's mind control, but like I don't know. It just seems like it got control of the ship way faster than it should have. Like, why weren't red flags like instantly thrown up when?
Because everyone's coming too much.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, they imply that they're able
not.
to replicate more copies, so that explains helping the spread. But
I guess,
Sarah, you have that right now in your phone. It's called TikTok.
That's true. That's true. And I've restricted my time on TikTok because I have no self-control.
But do you realize how fast yeah,
that's true.
All of America has TikTok. I mean, I don't because I don't like to party with TikTok. But that's also true. I'm a hipster. I think that you're underestimating how fast something. You probably had a Tamagotchi, dude, that you couldn't put down, dude. You're like, oh, this Tamagotchi.
I did, but I threw mine in the trash because I got it started to scare me.
See, you're a hipster. You're a hipster
too. How did it start to scare you?
I don't know. It just kept. I don't know. It just
like Chucky.
Is it like I'm watching you sleep, Sarah?
It just kept wanting food and attention, and I didn't want to deal with it.
Oh my god. That makes it. Imagine
that
if that's how you
very poor implications.
I know. Imagine that's how you treat a pet. It kept wanting food and love, so I threw it in the garbage.
That's literally exactly what I did, and I felt so guilty, guys. Like I didn't even tell anyone. I was very secretive about it. I threw it in the trash, and I felt bad, and I just couldn't handle the responsibility.
Hey,
of dealing with this Tamagotchi.
Do y'all still have cats?
Yes, they're all right there. Do you not see it? Wait,
those are fake, though.
Look, there's 3 of them. There's
not
3.
Moving.
No, yeah,
there's one cat.
Sarah,
there's one cat right there.
Sarah, that's a virtual background. That's a virtual background you have, dude.
That right there is 2 cats bundled as one.
Go touch the bed. Go touch the bed, dude. Go touch the bed. It's a virtual background. This is fucking bullshit, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I did throw my Tamagotchi. I've never told anyone that.
Oh wow.
Oh man. Well, I've told everyone.
An explosive secret.
Yeah.
Now you see
that was a childhood secret. That's a childhood secret I've never shared with anybody. So congratulations.
# Florida Confessions.
Yeah, Florida Confessions. So I don't know. I just couldn't take the responsibility of caring for a Tamagotchi. It would cry. It would need to go to the bathroom and things, and
they make you guess which way it's going to look.
I just couldn't handle it. It was too much. So it was easier to just throw it in the
Hey You
trash.
Pikachu was a lot better.
No, Hey You Pikachu. Well, you're misnaming it. It was the Pokemon Pikachu.
Oh, Pokemon Pikachu. Yeah.
Wait. Did Sarah say her score? I forgot.
Oh, it was 8.5.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. The actors were cool. Like, I really liked Ashley Judd and stuff. And like, does her character? I mean, I'm sure her character comes back more.
Yeah,
it's a named character, Robin Leffler
with Bob De Niro.
Yeah.
With Bobby D.
Yeah.
And Wesley it was weird to see Wesley come back. I thought he was gone for good, so it was kind of weird. Well,
they definitely left
back. This was the best way to bring him back, dude. Like, you know what I realized before I forget to mention this? Mm-hmm. I realized who he is, dude. Remember in Unbreakable where he's like, I realize who I am. He's fucking Mr. Glass.
He's Mr. Glass.
He's Mr. Glass, dude. He's Mr. Glass, dude.
Oh. And then who is his Unbreakable?
We don't know yet.
Who is his Beast?
Beast is Ashley Judd.
Sure. No, the Beast is the Muppet Girl. That's the Muppet Girl.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Muppet Babies. Marvin, what's your score, dude?
How do you sing the Muppet Babies song and you hate the Muppets?
I like the Muppet Babies, but I hate full-grown Muppets, dude.
Wait, you like Muppet Babies?
Yeah, because it's a cartoon.
That's the hipsterest fucking shit in the world.
What the actual
Shut
fuck?
Up.
You like Muppet Babies, but not the Muppets.
The Muppet Babies are pretty cute, though.
I don't understand. What the fuck? Do you like planes instead of cars? Like what?
Well, that's actually a legit difference. But
yeah,
like,
there's a
Muppet
legit
Babies,
difference there. There are people
like,
who are
Muppet
really into cars
Babies
and not
are
planes
just,
and vice versa.
What are you talking about?
Little
Like real
miniatures.
planes?
No, like the Cars movie because you hate Pixar
they all
versus the
suck.
Planes movie.
Dude, we had no context for that.
Yeah,
it's so important that you explain what you meant.
You said cars or planes. I was like, well, those are actually different things.
Thanks to Pixar for naming the movies that. So.
No, you chose the example. I blame you. Don't get out of this.
I mean, the Muppet Babies are real. I worked on that. The Muppet Babies are really cute. Like they're like little. They're so
here's
cute.
the thing: Pixar's only made like 2 good movies. Coco.
Oh, Coco's good.
And like Toy Story. That's it. And all the rest
you like Incredibles?
Shit,
come on.
Okay, sorry, Incredibles and Coco.
And you like Incredibles too, right? Don't you like that?
It's okay. Incredibles 1's like Incredible 1's the best Fantastic Four movie.
Okay,
that's not a Fantastic Four movie. Marvin, what the fuck? You're keeping us in suspense. What the fuck?
I'm a 7 too. I'm a 7. I agree with Dan.
Do you remember what you said last week? And this further proves our theory. Last week you said that this is your most hated episode.
My memory of this episode from back in the day was dominated by the fucking stupid virtual reality game, and I hated it. I hated that game. Right. This game is stupid. But as I've gotten older and I watch media more like judging acting performances and whatnot, because back in the day I didn't. I just watched media. I mean, now I'm like, oh, I like seeing performances and stuff. So even though I don't think Will Wheaton and Ashley Judd give like a great performance, the actual chemistry between the two of them actually feels really genuine and feels very believable. So when they're together on screen and they're like doing stuff, I believe the whole thing, and it makes it like easy to watch. It's good.
Yeah, you get a bit of like that Nancy Drew Hardy Boy energy.
Yeah. I'm like, these are just like young. They're not teens. They're in their 20s now. They're trying
to solve a mystery.
Yeah, but they're like going fun. Around. You know, they're like into each other, but they also have a mystery to solve. But yeah, it's very Hardy Boys energy. You know, Nancy Drew energy, and I'm like, oh, that's fun. Oh, you know, then that's fine. But it's dominated by the stupid game that I think back in the day, I hated this idea way more. I think I was extra against it because I knew it was a video game allegory and video game addiction allegory. And back in the day, I was probably like, that's fucking stupid. That's fucking stupid. Why are they
addicted to way better shit than this?
Yeah, exactly. I would be pissed. I'd be like, I'm not addicted to this shit.
So that's why, and I think that memory stuck.
Insulting.
And you know, why would I ever rewatch this episode, right? So I haven't seen this in a long time. So
it's just crazy how you prepped us for, and I knew this was going to happen. I was like, this is going to be everyone's gonna love it.
Well, no, not everyone loved it.
Marvin, can I ask a favor? Can you not do the next week? Just go. Next week we're doing blank or whatever title, and then don't say anything. Don't say anything, dude.
All right.
Yeah,
don't. Honestly, I do think it colors our perception to some degree because based off of what you said, we were ready for shit, and it turned out to be like not.
I mean, it was shit in some ways. Some parts were shitty.
It wasn't as shitty as implied, and so like it feels better in our eyes as a result.
I do hate the lame video game thing allegory.
Why do you hate it so much? You were hooked on Tamagotchis, dude. You know this thing.
No, I threw it in the trash.
The game sucks. The game sucks.
I threw it in the garbage.
So you know what it's like.
Well, I know what it's like to know when it's too much and you have to throw it away. You know, when you shouldn't be addicted anymore.
9.5.
All right. Well, those are our scores. And this was our episode discussing, I forget the game. That's the name of the episode.
How could you forget
that was the name of the episode. The game.
Do you want to play a game?
Newbie Star Trek. Thanks for listening and or watching.
Yes,
everybody. And if you guys like what we're doing, maybe wherever you are, you can give us a little comment or review or a thumbs up or whatever. Just some sort of engagement if you feel like it. I know.
Send us an email.
Or don't send us an email.
You have a busy day. You can do whatever you want.
If you want to just VR masturbate, that's fine too, dude.
That's fine. Yeah. If you want to do that instead of giving, that's a better use of your time.
Whatever you want to do. We are here.
Go drill it somewhere else. You know, that's fine. That's fine. And also, if you guys want to send us an email directly, and we might read it out loud on the podcast, you can always email us at contact@newbiestartrek.com. That's contact@newbiestartrek.com. This email I have to read because the subject line is Dan, I got your Korean Simpsons reference.
Fuck. Yes.
Woo!
So someone
this
actually
is the first validation I've had in years. I've been saying that joke for literal years.
Yes. Someone got it. All right.
Okay, and you know what? I'm probably getting my hopes up too high. Read the email.
Well, it's from someone named Dennis, and Dennis says, "Hey guys, so first off, I want to say thanks for this gem of a podcast. Ever since the YouTube algorithm randomly directed me to your Best of Both Worlds episode this spring, I've been hooked. I went back and listened to every episode since the beginning. We move into a house that's a lot of a fixer-upper, and your podcast cuts the monotony of the never-ending saga of renovations and home repair. I was crushed this week upon discovering I was all caught up and had to wait a whole week between episodes.
Oh.
Anyways, on to the real reason I'm writing. Several times over the show, you've commented on the very low-ranking officers piloting the ship and how crazy that is given how expensive the ship is, etc. I was in the military for quite a while as a tanker, and this is pretty much on par with my experience in the military. See, in the Armor Corps, tankers, the driver of a tank or other armored vehicle is typically a private or corporal, the lowest of the enlisted ranks. The driver is usually one of the first positions you occupy because it's one where you don't have much room for initiative, and thus don't need to know much about the job yet. Your crew commander, your boss, tells you where to go, how to get there, what speed, etc. So while you might have control of an expensive asset in your hands, you don't have much of a role in deciding what to actually do with it. I don't know if this is applicable to Starfleet since they're more analogous to the Navy, but I suspect it's quite similar. Anyways, keep up the good work, guys. I look forward to hearing your impressions of DS9 and other iterations of the franchise. P.S. Sarah, your voice is not annoying. Please stop being self-conscious about it.
Oh, thank you so much. As I say in my very high-pitched, annoying voice, thank you so much.
So
that was an awesome email.
That was a nice, that was an all-star email.
That's funny.
It validated my stupid joke.
When they validate you, you're all fuck the best. This is a fucking gourmet email, dude.
Well, yeah.
Gourmet email.
Why wouldn't it be? If it validated me, why wouldn't it be?
Look, it made Dan feel good. It made me feel good.
That's true.
It's all feel good.
What's his name?
You don't understand how long I've been waiting for this fucking email, Ricardo.
Dennis the Menace.
Dennis. No, it makes sense now that I hear it said by you. Here's the thing, though, is that like I just see it. I see it as like what's his name again? Rory.
Dennis?
No. The pilot of the ship. God damn it. Wesley. God
Tim.
Damn it, dude. Wesley wasn't even like a private dude. He was a goddamn child, dude.
He was just a kid.
Like he was just a privileged child. That was my anger.
Mm-hmm.
You did say, why can't other ensigns drive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, get another ensign in there, dude.
I feel like we've had at least one discussion about it being ensigns in general, though.
Yeah.
We have at least one discussion about that.
But this kind of
not just responding to nothing.
This clears it up, but also I want more ensigns flying that baby, you know?
Yeah, and like apparently even for like civilian vessels that have like we were just talking about the Costa Concordia. Yeah, it's just some random guy they hired to drive the whole ship.
He
wouldn't speak English or Italian fluently.
Thanks for that email. It's a super. I never knew that. I learned something today. I did not know that's how it operates on some level, that being the driver is kind of least experienced position where like you don't have to make so many calls on what to do. So it makes sense that it's like a low ranking person. Yeah, I've never thought about it like that. So
yeah, Dennis. But was the captain?
Was it a baby?
Your dad, dude? Because that changes things.
Well, Dennis will write back and he'll be like, "Yes, he was my father.
He was my father."
and were you a baby? And were you a baby driving a little?
And were you a 14-year-old driving a tank?
Yeah. All these things matter.
Wow.
Well, thank you so much, Dennis.
Yeah,
and we hope your home renovation is going well.
Yeah.
And we can keep you company.
Thanks for the email, Dennis. It was well received. So next week, we're actually getting a guest back. Jasmine is coming back for unification. And per Ricardo's request, I will say nothing else about the episode.
That was Dan's request, actually. Was it? No, that was Ricardo's request. Oh, shit. I fucked that up. I fucked that up. I fucked up. You guys look so similar. It's hard to remember.
Yeah, I know.
Who says what, you know?
Dan is known to just hang in the shadows.
I mean, that is absolutely true, though.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah.
You guys are just so similar. Yeah.
Next week, we're going to watch Unification.
I love Jasmine so much. She's great.
We're going to reunite
you love everybody
with Jasmine.
that compliments you, Sarah.
I do. That's true. I'm a very loving, opening person until you fuck me over. Then I fucking hate you.
Here's the thing: is I'm the opposite. I start with 0. Like I don't like you until no. I'm the
I
opposite.
start at like 120%, and then you just keep going down from there.
To be honest, you're still at like 20%, Sarah.
I'm barely climbing.
Yeah, dude.
That actually set me back.
Common is 0. Dan's at 69 right now.
Oh my god!
Your own son is only at 50%.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I can't believe after all this time, I'm only 0% in your book, Ricardo. I'm very hurt.
All right. We'll see you guys next time, everybody. Stay safe. Goodbye.
Yeah.
We'll be back for Unification.
Yeah, dude. Clench those butt cheeks.